Hey, this video is about how I got started with AI and how you can start to use AI to get good results. So, I, s- I- in the last 2 or 3 days, I've been in conversations with people talking about AI and what I do with it. And I tell them I have a YouTube channel and I teach people about AI. And another person was just talking about their experience with AI and what she thinks about it. So, I started using AI about 5 years ago after watching a video about how it works and the details on how it works. There's no need for me to get into that right now because it can get quite detailed. But anyway, so I signed up to what's called Playground, and it was hosted. I chose to use OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, and I signed up for it. I got access to the playground, and I started playing around with it. It was very expensive for what I was getting out of it, and it was me just playing around. And I was like, well, putting in what I can afford, like for like $50. So it's just started to see what I can do with it. So when ChatGPT came out, it was 3.5. Well, it was using free GPT free. So I switched to ChatGPT and started working with it. It was a fixed cost. It actually was cheaper because the paid one is for developers and the backend for what's for applications. So most people do not need to use it, but it's a bit variable if you want to. But so I started playing around with it and I was trying to see what can be done with it. And at the time, it was not the greatest results, partly because of myself not knowing what I didn't know, and also this technology was not there. What compared to today, it's actually been a massive improvement in a few areas: the quality, the safety guardrails, and the user interface is being much improved. So I think right now is a good time to get into it. But what I would suggest for you to do when you start using it is use it sort of like Google. What I mean by this is don't ask one question kind of thing. Give maybe a paragraph, maybe two paragraphs of what you're looking for and why you're looking for what you're looking for. So, example, let's say you're looking for a new TV. I what's a 4K TV that is from that's 55 inches, let's say, and you don't really care who makes it, but you don't like a certain company. So like, I don't like that company, and I'm looking for a 4K TV that is high quality and good picture and so forth. And I want to see a video about the reviews. So and also why I'm doing this is I'm looking for a new TV because my old TV is just not working or it's low quality and I know there's better quality out there. So it gives the model what you're looking for and why you're looking for what you're looking for. So you can get very detailed. Like I'm looking for a TV that is within an hour, half an hour drive, and between a thousand and $2,000, let's say, and I don't care who makes it, just not this one company that I don't like. So, and also, can I get a video review about this? It'll go off and do what it does. It might access the internet based on when it got made, but it will come back to you and say, here's a video, or here's more information for you to look into. Compared to Google or Yahoo or another search engine, you'd be looking through by um, stores what they have on hand. You probably don't get the same detail, or you can spend a lot of time looking for details or a video, and you don't know how to word it. Chatbot should be able to piece together what you're trying to think of and give you the answer. Usually the first time, maybe the second time. Depending on how clear you are with the model. So that's what I would recommend you to do the next time you have a question. There are different ways of using AI from this, but this is a good example for you to see what you can do with AI. And that brings me to if you're interested to learn more about this and you're in Canada, please look down below for the description, and I will give you the how to contact me, and also where you can find the chatbots and who makes them, because there are multiple companies doing very good work. Like Gemini from Google, or DeepMind, just came out a couple days ago, and they're, from what I heard on paper, it's pretty good. And OpenAI just came out with their model, and again, what I heard is pretty good, and on paper it's pretty good. And it just comes down to what you like, what personality you like from the models, because they have different personalities and different guardrails and a bunch of different things. So I would recommend you sign up to 2 or 3 of them and see what works for you. There's no one size fits all, and I don't foresee that anytime soon, because there's too many players in the market, and those are just the closed source ones. There's many open source models out there, and they probably work on the same principle, but the ones I just listed are more user friendly, and you can just log on and use it as soon as you log in. The open source is a little bit more work, and depending on how much knowledge of computers you have and what kind of computer you have, you can use those too. But the companies that are going to be listed, you can just log in and use after you sign up, and there's no setup for you. After you put in your information, like who you are and your email address. So I recommend you start there. If you find that useful or this video useful, please like this video. If you have any questions or comments, please make a comment, and I would like you to be a subscriber. Anyway, have a great day or a great night. Talk to you next time.